Hello, I am back for another Tsukihime video. Okay, I remember my mouse battery died. Okay. I don't know, I thought I recorded this part, but it seems like I didn't. I don't know, I kind of completely forgot about that. Oh well, that's something. Alright, now let's do the voice again.
Are you there, Shiki-sama? Are you there, Shiki-sama?
I can hear Hisui's voice, along with a knock at the door. Yeah, I'm here. Come in.
Excuse me.
Hisui enters with a bow. Bow? Bow, I don't know.
I've come to make the bed. You may not enjoy watching it, so we mind relaxing in the same room for a while.
No, I don't mind watching. I'll just behave myself in the corner, so just go ahead and do your job without minding me. Bouncing up from bed, I move into a corner. Hisui looks up as she wants to say something but thinks it's better not, and silently begins to make the bed. Hisui?
Yes. Yes, where is it, Shiki-sama?
Oh, you can keep making the bed. There's no need for you to stand so straight. Move master. Hisui doesn't answer. It seems like she had a servant education drummed into her. Please just talk to me while you work. I'm beginning to feel bad because it seems like I'm interfering with your work.
If you say so, Shiki-sama, then I will comply.
Hisui silently returns to making the bed. Is it true the curfew here is 7? Oh, that is a beautiful CG. I'll probably use it. Yeah, I'll probably use it. Unless a better CG just comes up.
Yes, it's true. The curfew here is 7. Yes. The main...
oh yes, the main gate is locked at 7. All the entrances to the mansion locked at 8. I don't know, I think I see 3, but who knows. It is also a rule that one will not try to go walking around in the mansion after 10. You walking around in the mansion? Well, I have no complaint with that. But isn't that kind of harsh? Ike and I aren't children, so I don't think you have to go that far.
Indeed. It is a rule, however, so please abide by it. You are aware of the recent disturbances at night, are you not, Shiki-sama?
Yeah, that vampire thing Arika was talking about. Well, as long as something like that is happening, I guess it's better to be safe than sorry.
Do you have any other questions?
Hisui finished spreading the sheets and turns around to face me. Let's see. I have all sorts of questions, but now I have nothing more about Hisui and Kohaku-san. Oh, Diller. Do you mind if I ask you an off-topic question?
Yes, what is it?
I'd like to know what kind of work do you do and Kohaku-san do around here.
I'm here to serve you and your needs, and my sister serve Lei Aika-sama. In our spare time, we do maintenance chores around the mansion. There's any more you'd like to know?
Sir, so that's what it after all. I sure suddenly feel heavier. It seemed completely natural to Aika when she said,
I'm nothing.
But I'm nothing more than a normal high school student. I have no interest in having a girl close to my age serving me at least for now. At least for now. That is very suspicious, isn't it? Very suspicious. And I'm still wondering how old she is. I go searching the wiki, but I have no idea. By serving me, you mean you're a personal maid?
Yes. Please do not hesitate to ask anything of me.
Well, I get it. Going on about how I was talking about it, it doesn't seem like I could dismiss you. So I really let you serve me.
If there's anything in particular you would like.
Nothing in particular. Can you stop calling me Shiki-sama? To be honest, I get chills down my back when I hear it.
But Shiki-sama, you are my master.
That's what I'm saying I hate. I've been living a normal life until yesterday. I have no desire to start a life where a girl my age addressed me with Sama.
I see.
His sweet response was less than enthusiastic. Just call me Shiki, and in exchange I should call you Hisui. Let's do away with the formalities and be more casual with each other. Still expressionless, Hisui lowers her eyebrows, as if being troubled.
But you are my employer.
It's not like I'm hiring you. You're the one doing the things I can't do, so you're the great one.
I see.
Hisui gives another unenthusiastic reply. It looks like I won't be able to talk her into it. It's just just one day. Anyhow, that's how it is. Don't be so formal towards me. I'll be grateful you tell that to your sister Kohaku-san too.
Very well. As you say, Shiki-sama.
Expression Hisui bows her head. She completely failed to understand. That's why we love Hisui, don't we?
I'll be leaving now. Please rest for tonight.
Bang, Hisui puts her head on the doorknob. Oh, I forgot to ask something. Hold on for a second. Running to the door, I put my hand on Hisui's shoulder before she leaves. In an instant, Hisui's arms pushes away my arm in a incredible momentum. Oh, whack! She slaps my hand and leaps back. Eh? It's so sudden that the only thing I can say. Hisui's expression is indiscretion, but she glares at me fiercely. Did I do something wrong?
I'm very sorry.
Hisui's voice sounds very nervous. I'm not
to use being touched. Please forgive me.
Hisui's shoulders are faintly trembling. I feel like I did something really terrible. Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize without thinking. I don't understand why myself. I just feel sorry for Hisui and I lower my head. Hisui says nothing. I get the feeling her stare is calm again.
You have nothing to apologize for, Shiki-sama. I am no one to blame.
No, well, maybe, but I scratch my head. Hisui stares at me, pausing, only to blink for a second. What is it you want to ask? Oh wait, that was it.
What you want to ask me, Shiki-sama?
That's right. I stopped Hisui because I want to ask her about something. Oh, I want to ask about Aika. Doesn't she go to a boarding school?
That was only during middle school, Shiki-sama. From this year onwards, Aika-sama has special permission to attend school from home.
You mean she goes to school from here?
Yes, but it's uncommon for her to come here before dusk, like today. Aika-sama has practiced up to dinner, so she's always home before 7.
Practice? Practice what?
Today is Thursday, so she will have violin practice. Usually,
starting.
Usually she's able to return before dinner on the weekdays. So if you have anything to say to Aika-sama, please let Nisan know after dinner.
Hisui bows to say goodbye and leaves the room. Violin practice? What on earth is that? He doesn't know what the fuck the violin practice is. She's not some upper class lady or anything, so why would she have to do something so bothersome as... Oh wait, she's an upper class lady. Yeah, I just love that. It's like, yeah, it's thought process. It's like, oh, stop. Yes, come to think of it, my sister, Tono Aika, is a natural born upper class lady. In my memory, she was always being every uneasy sister, constantly following me around. As a child, she was always quiet, never having the courage to express her own desires. She was a frail girl who always lived in the fear of a scolding from our father. Yeah, people really do change after 8 years. After 8 years, I become the me I am now. I has become the person she is right now too. 8 years is a long time. It's half our lives until now. I was absent from this mansion during the vital period where a child becomes an adult. I am sorry, Aika. Okay, I'm back. I just did something. I think I changed something in the settings, like skipping stuff and stuff. I remember I had that option on for some reason. I'm sorry, Aika. I think things would have been better if I were her during those 8 years. I only mumble an apology. By myself, I lie on bed. This house from 8 years ago, my blood relative from 8 years ago, it feels a little like they belong to someone else. Yeah, weird. I wonder what's going to happen to me now. Growing to no one in particular, I fall asleep. Okay. Oh! I hear the wave like a sound of someone's voice. Oh! Something is howling. It's too sharp and high pitched to be a stray dog. Oh! It echoes in my eardrums. Is it howling at the moon? Oh! This doesn't feel right. The beastly howling in the beginning is to give me a headache. Oh! It doesn't stop. Oh! 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 Ugh! Just shut up already! I wake up. I can hear the sound of a dog barking outside the window. The clock indicates it's just past 11. This is more than just a neighborhood's nuisance. Damn, I can't sleep like this. It's like Halloween comes from somewhere near the mansion's fence. It doesn't seem like I can go back to sleep at this rate. Even I and others won't be able to sleep or a racket like this. Since I'm only man in the house, I guess I have no choice but to go investigate. And we will go see Roa again. No, not Roa. What was his name? Nero. Yeah, Nero. He has this weird spelling that is so weird, but it's just Nero. Why not? So why? I open the curtain and check what's happening outside. And outside my room is a large tree. One of the branches is a blue crow. In the dark of night, I could see nothing but black. And yet it's quite clear to me that the crow is blue. I had never seen or even heard of a blue crow before. It glares at me. It feels like the eyes of a crow are staring at me like a soulless, machineless lens. Caw! After a yawn-like cry, it noisily flies off. What was that? I can feel a faint chill on my back. The howling of dogs growing louder. Arrgh! 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 It's really starting to get on my nerves. Not only is it noisy, but hearing it causes my heart to start pounding. I have almost an instinctual distaste for it. Shut up! I change out of my pajamas into my uniform and leave the room. Here we go, the music. My favorite part. The howling echoes through the night. The sound is definitely coming from the right hand of the mansion. For some reason, my throat feels dry. The high walls stretch the way around the mansion. Clearing my throat, I head towards the dogs that must be gathered. I arrive at where the howling originates. Huh? Arrgh! The howling doesn't stop, but there's no signs of any dogs. All there is a person. Under the light, from the street light, that cars away the darkness, stands a man in a dark cloak. The howling is coming right from beside them, but there's no dogs to be seen anywhere. The man in the coat is pretty tall. He has a strong built body, but his back is facing me. My throat is so dry. Arrgh! The The voice of the dog resounds in my ears. The night air coils itself around my skin. For no apparent reason, I feel difficulty breathing and moving as if I am in the bottom of the sea. Caw! I cry overhead. With a loud flapping of his wings, the blue crow lands onto the man's shoulder. Then suddenly the crow vanishes. Eh? Can it be an illusion? It looked like the crow disappeared into his black coat. Well, we already know what happened, right? Arcways route. The man in the black coat turns around. Under the white streetlight, he's being like a shadow, a black lump. In the middle of that lump, the only weapon like eyes string out of pure intelligence. Ah, I can't breathe. But fortunately, those eyes seem like they're not even looking at me. Not here after all. Not here after all. The man in the black coat leaves. I can no longer see him. I'm finally able to breathe properly again. I managed to take a few breaths. I realized the dog howling has ceased. Weird. Well, we know the reason, but you know. I returned to my room. There's no sign I echoed the others being awake. I guess I'm the only one who couldn't stand the dog's howling. What's happening? My head still hurts. Huh? Why am I trembling? Looking down, my fingers are trembling. My entire body is shaking. My back feels very cold. Because he's a dead apostle, and it's like, is your human emotion? I don't remember. I need to see that video again. It's almost like, yes. It looks like someone ripped out my spine and placed it with ice. An ice spine? I feel dizzy. It's just the usual anemia. I get the feeling of falling towards the floor. On the way, I see something unpleasant. What? Even though I'm wearing my glasses, I can still see the lines. I haven't seen them at all for a long time, so my reaction is magnified. I feel sick. With the dizziness of my anemia, I feel like I'm going to throw up. The contents of my stomach. What's going on? I don't understand. Only that as long as my eyes are open, scribbles fly everywhere across my vision. Is that a bad dream? Somehow I managed to collapse into bed. Yes, I should sleep. That's the easy way to deny what I'm seeing. My body doesn't move as I want to. All I should do is lie here and fast asleep like a corpse. Yes. Chapter 2, Inversion Impulse. Part 2. Like I said, Part 2. Fine. Sensei told me my eyes could see points of things that could easily be broken. And if that thing were to be a person, then what I would see be their vile spots. Lines which if cut could break, summing apart which without any effort. With those lines, even things as hard as steel can easily be cut. In other words, everything in existence has its destiny of breaking internalized within it. It is something inescapable for anything with a physical form.
Shiki.
That's why Sensei had said, I was still a child back then. I finally understand what she meant and getting scared. In other words, the world's full of cracks, and if it could collapse at any instant. If there's any scribbles all around the ground, then there's a possibility that Earth will start breaking apart if I walk over it. I realized what she meant. I thank Sensei from the bottom of my heart for the glasses she gave me. I couldn't have gone living if I continued to see the lines all the time. The points where things could be easily broken. There isn't a single advantage to be able to see them. Well, one advantage, I guess. Murder. He's not a psychopath, so that's a good thing, you know?
Good morning.
I hear an unfamiliar voice.
It's morning. It's time for you to awaken, Shiki-sama.
Stop calling me Shiki-sama already. I told you yesterday, it just chills down my back. I wake up. Hisui stands far from the bed like a statue. Where am I?
Good morning, Shiki-sama.
A girl in a maid uniform bows. Yeah, I came home, right. I put myself looking around the room. In that instant, I feel sharp pain in my temples.
Huh? Are you looking for your glasses?
Hisui gently hands me my glasses. Phew. I let out a breath. Last night before I went to sleep, I had the feeling I was seeing the lines with my glasses. Did he take them? I don't know. I never understood it. I don't think he took them. That's a conclusion I come to seeing like it twice. Seeing 2 times, like, yeah, I think he didn't take them. And that's the conclusion I'm coming with. Seems like it was just my imagination. Maybe it's because I slept in an unfamiliar room, but my mind is hazy.
Shiki-sama.
Hisui calls out to me. Shaking my head, I shake my sleepiness. Good morning, Hisui. Thanks for coming to wake me.
There's no need to thank me. It is my duty to come wake you, Shiki-sama.
Hisui gives a plain and completely expressionless response. Even in unfavorable light, I think Hisui features are quite beautiful. Indeed they are. Look at that. And I need a new battery for my freaking mouse. It should be wonderful for such a girl to wake every morning, but as Hisui never smiles, I don't feel that happy about it. What a shame. If Hisui was only half of Kohaku's brightness, she would really be cute. What are you talking about? She's so cute. Look at that.
Do you need something?
Realizing I'm looking at her, Hisui stares right back at me. Right back to your very soul. She stares right at me, nothing at all. Waking up with you there makes me feel like I'm really in a Tone mansion. Now then, getting out of bed, I stretch both my arms. Suddenly I realize I'm wearing pajamas. I'm sure yesterday Huh? I thought I slept in my uniform last night.
Yes, since it was bad for your health to do so, Nissan changed your clothes and put you back to bed afterwards.
Wait, actually, how's that bad for your health? How's that bad for your health? It's like sleeping in your uniform. I don't know. Is this made of wool? But people in the past slept in wool, so I have no idea what she's saying. It really explains it as if it's something perfectly natural. I see. She claims she changed my clothes. It's true that I could have caught a cold if I slept just like that. That's just the kind of tense service you expect from a maid. Hey, wait a minute! Yeah, I knew that reaction was going to come, so I made it like that. So. What? I quickly checked my pants and underwear. My pants are brand new. New pajama pants. Even my underwear is new. Wow, dang, Kohaku. I want to say, what the hell did you do? Somehow the words are stuck in my throat. I gotta calm down and think things over for now. Let's see. First of all, half the blame belongs to me. And the one to me wasn't Hisui, it was our sister Kohaku-san. It'd be wrong to complain to Hisui. Hisui?
Yes, what is it?
You don't have to do anything on call for like this from now on. Maybe you have to please wake me up. I can change myself, so I like to do so. My face is deep red as as I can say all of this. I say all this. He's really ability nods in affirmation. I think I know how to say it, but sometimes I just cannot say some words. Gosh darn it.
Your uniform is folded and awaits you over there. Please come to the sea room after you've changed.
Damn it. How careless can I be? It was careless of me to begin with. I fell asleep on the bed like that, but not to have woken up while I was being changed. I was over the top. Usually I was sensitive, but maybe I was really tired. Complaining to myself isn't going to change anything. I just can't keep standing here and talking to myself like an idiot. I better hurry up and change and go have breakfast. My school uniform is neatly folded and my shirt has even been ironed. Passing my wrist through the sleeves feels good. It's that fresh, brand new feeling. No, there's nothing wrong with being naked, is there? Yep, there's nothing wrong with it, but I just can't help being embarrassed at the fact that I was being changed by warmly smiling Kohaku-san. To top things off, the face in the mirror keeps smiling from time to time despite being bright red.
Are you really okay, Tono?
Are you really okay, Toshiki? Thought you were supposed to be uneasy about staying here. You're an amateur. I got Kohaku-san are relaxing in the sitting room. I guess wearing a uniform. Are they Asami? Yeah, I said Agasami. Agasami Ladies Academy, a favorite school for young girls. They're drinking tea together gracefully as if breakfast ended a long time ago. Got a bright hat for them. I agree. I agree both of them. Good morning, you two.
Good morning, Shiki-san. Shiki-san?
Wearing a white apron that suits her, Kohaku-san replies with a smile that could not possibly be any larger. On the other hand, I could just cast a glance at me.
Good morning. You're starting to your time this morning, san.
She surely knows how to put a damper on things. Took my time. It's barely past 7. It only took 30 minutes to get to school from here, so I'm actually pretty up early.
So you're saying you're going to finish breakfast in just 10 minutes? You're not some starving dog. So if you're going to eat breakfast, I'd like you to take your time.
You're not some starving dog. Dang, that's ruthless. I think words really do have thorns. Not a dog like than I remember. Speaking of dogs, there is what happened last night. Oh yeah, this part. He explains it and then they deny it because they didn't hear it. Actually, I don't know why they didn't hear it. Actually, you better really think about it. Hey, what happened last night? Does that happen every night? And what do they say?
What?
Aka tilts her head slightly in response to my question. Because of course, the supernatural thing you've heard, other people do not hear it. Why? I don't know. No, actually, I still don't know why they didn't hear it. That's not really a plot hole. I was like, never explained. I don't know. Why did she hear it actually? If they didn't hear it, actually, that's another good question. Why? It seems like the point of my question has completely failed to reach her. I'm talking about what happened last night. A noisy woof 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 racket. Even you won't be able to see with that going on, right? And what did you think?
Nissan, what are you talking about?
What? I'm talking about the last night, of course. Oh, I love this so much because it makes him look like an idiot, and it makes me laugh. Around 11 at night, some stray dogs were barking their heads off. I and Kohaku-san exchanged looks. And together they both look back at me. It's like they think I'm some kind of nutcase. I think you are, but okay. I can't just let slip by. You know, I just have that thought. I'm looking back. But if this ever gets animated, that probably will, because the remake, but probably not this one. But you know, but it will probably be the most funniest shit I've ever seen. If it ever gets dubbed, I wonder who will be good at dub actors. I have no idea. I cannot predict it. It just happens, you know. Fine, I'm not asking you anymore, like, Kohaku, it was really noisy last night, wasn't it? And what does Kohaku say? Well, we were wondering her reactions. Her reaction this time is...
Was it really? I did think the wind was quite strong, but the only unusual thing I found was looking around late at night was just
you know, I tell you, man. Oh my god, that's so funny. And now he goes around using. Yes, I'll be more careful from now on.
What? What happened, Kohaku? Oh, nothing particular. Shiki-san just had a bad sleeping posture, that's all.
Kohaku-san dodges Aika's question with a smile. Come to think, Kohaku-san has been calling Shiki-san now. It seems like he's repassed my message from last night. But she continues to use Sama, so I doubt that. I'm sure neither of you noticed. Those dogs were barking for 30 minutes straight last night. When I say dog, it was more like a dog, but I think in his perspective it'll be like a dog. But once he found out those dogs, oh damn! Oh damn, those were frightening, weren't they? Woof, 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 woof. That isn't noisy. I don't know what it is.
Huh. It really was a woof, woof, woof panic, wasn't it?
Oh no, that's Aika's voice I was using.
What wasn't it?
Somehow I get the feeling Haku-san has missed the point. Well, that's basically how it was.
I don't remember anything like that. You don't either, do you, Kohaku? No, I do not. Sorry, Shiki-san. There wasn't anything particular like that last night that I can't remember. Then it's decided. The only possibility left I can think that is Nei-san had a dream about it.
Well, now I should mention maybe it was a dream, but...
You might have a night because you are used to imagining it, Nei-san.
Oh, I know what. If that's where it barks again.
I know that it barks again. Perhaps we should start keeping an extra vicious guard dog around here.
A malicious giggle comes from Aika. I'm now out of time.
I am now out of time. Please excuse me, Nei-san. Please do not get attacked by any dogs on your way to school.
Aika leaves the sitting room. Kahagi-san leaves the escort to the doorway. Now it seems like a good time to come to a conclusion. It wasn't happened from last night. Up to now, there's no burden to work out. For some reason, Aika really hates me. I leave for the lobby after I eat breakfast. Kahagi-san made for me. He's in the lobby waiting for my bag.
Will there be time? Will there be enough time, Shiki-sama?
Yeah, it's not even 20 minutes to school from here if I run. It's 7:30 now, so I can make it even if I take the long way. Sorry for my explanation. He nods.
Very well. I shall exit you out.
Yeah, thanks. It's entirely embarrassing to have a personal a personal servant.
Shiki-san, please wait.
With pattering footsteps, Kohaku-san runs down from the second floor. Hisui steps back and falls silent as Kohaku's son appears. Alright. Huh? Where are you, Aika?
Lady Aika goes to school by car. Since I had something to give you this morning, I stayed behind.
Something to give me?
Yes, this came from the Arima family yesterday.
Kohaku-san smiles. But I have all my luggage already. The things I used while I was at the Arima house all belong to them. So all I've got are my own clothes. He doesn't even have a pencil or a notebook. That's depressing. It's just like Shiro.
Really? But these things were sent here nonetheless.
Kohaku-san hands me a wooden box, perhaps 20 centimeters long. It's not heavy at all. Kohaku-san, I've never seen this before.
Well, apparently it was left by your departed father. It was to be given you in the will.
By my old man? I can't feel anything about that. What's an old man expelled me from the mansion 8 years ago, didn't leave me things. Oh well. Kohaku-san, please take it to my room for me. Kohaku-san is staring intently at the wooden box. She seems like a child who wants to play a toy. Stare. No, she is a child. I get it. You want to know what's inside, right?
Oh, not at all. I merely wondered for a moment.
Like I said, you wonder what's inside. Alright, let's open it. 1, 2, 3. A dry sound, the wooden box opens. Inside there is a 10-centimeter bar of thin iron. It is an iron bar. Undecorated and worn is finger marks all over it. The old man was really hating me to leave me a piece of junk like this.
No, Shiki-san. It's a fruit knife.
Kohaku-san takes the iron bar out of the box. How does she know that? But yeah, she's like the chefy things cooking.
See, isn't one of those folding knives? 1, 2, 3.
What? Pachik! A 10-centimeter blade pops out of the bar. I see, it certainly is a knife. It's old, but it's pretty solid.
It's pretty solid. The year and era it was made is written on the back.
Kohaku-san replaces the blade and hands over the knife. Certainly there is a number written on the grip. The character 7 is under it, and the character Knight.
Nissan, there's no error by that name. It just says Natatsu Yoru.
Surprised, I turn around. I think 7 Knights or something like that. Hisui, who has been silent until now, was looking at the knife over my shoulder. You surprised me! Hisui, should have said something. You don't have to look over my shoulder like that, you know? And here it comes, we get the blush. If you want to see it, I'll show it to you. There we go. Aika's cheeks suddenly becomes a little redder.
Please excuse me. That knife is so beautiful. I cannot help myself.
Beautiful? You really think this is beautiful? Looks kind of beat up to me.
Not at all. The tempering of the blade is masterful. I think it is a knife with its own proper history.
Really? Looks like a piece of junk. But since he's so convinced, I begin to feel the same way. Same thing. In his own way, I guess it's not such a bad inheritance.
7 Knights. Maybe that's the name of this fruit knife.
Maybe though, I can't imagine him naming a knife like that. Whatever the case may be, it's obvious that it is an antique. Well, in any case, I believe in taking what's given to me. I place the blade and put the knife in my trouser pocket. Why in his pocket? And the school hasn't come with that yet? I have No idea. These are questions that would never be asked because drum roll please. It's anime. Basically. Suspension of disbelief. You know, fiction and all that stuff.
Shiki-sama, have you enough time?
I have to get going. Well, Kahako-san, thanks for delivery.
You're welcome.
Kahako-san smiles and waves. Leaving the doorway, I pass through the garden. As I pass the mansion gates, I sense a commotion. What's going on? Sounds like something is happening on the right side of the mansion.
I heard that someone found bloodstains on the road east of the mansion.
Bloodstains? You mean leftover blood?
Yes. There was a blood on the mansion fence too. The police came to inquire what happened last night while you were sleeping, Shiki-sama.
Does that mean someone died?
No. All that's been found are the bloodstains.
The east side of the mansion. There's around where the man in black coat was last night. Yeah, so he devoured them. Bloodstains, traces of blood. Bloodstains, traces of red. Come to think of it, I get the feeling I saw something red.
Shiki-sama?
Yeah. No, it's nothing. Shaking my head, I shake off the bad images. Well, I'll be going now. Thanks for seeing me off, Hisui. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Please take her on the way.
You bow steeply. I'm not sure what to take care of, but she's probably just worried about my health. Yeah, thanks. You take care too, Hisui. It's only right to reply. Good intention with good intentions. With an eccentric wave of the hand of Hisui, I leave the gates of the mansion behind. Gosh, my freaking feet are like freezing. I walk along the familiar streets. Up to now, I've been going to school from the Armor House, so it is the first time I've been taking this route to school. It's only a path I've been taking that's different, but I feel like I'm going to a new school. There doesn't seem a lot of students from my school around. Apparently, there's not many who live around here. 7:30 in the morning. I can't see anyone running along the streets in school uniform except me. The business district is a rush of the activity. As usual, the scene is one suited of farm employees gearing themselves for today's battle. No, it isn't quite the same as usual. For the last days, the atmosphere has been a little heavier in this town. It's probably due to the serial killings. There are less people in the streets in the evenings now, too. You better cut down the hanging on at night, Argo. Oh gosh, Argo, his voice is gonna fucking kill me. the face of my bad friend drifts in my mind. He'll be the sort to carry out hang on night, regardless of the atmosphere in town. Well, it's not like he's going to listen to a word I say anyway. Don't we all have friends like that? I started to see some people in school uniforms intermingled with the crowd. There are only 10 minutes until school gates close. No school gates close, huh? I dash along the asphalt street so I won't be late. I arrive. It seems like it took 20 minutes rather than 30 minutes from the mansion. I need to leave around 7 if I want to go slowly since I ran several times on the way. I did that once when I came to school. The classroom is just minutes before homeroom is full of commotion. Scared over the classroom are my classmates intent on talking until the teacher arrives. It's like a festival in here, even though there are only a few minutes left. I ease my way through the seat next to the window. Then, yo! You're late, Tono! God, his voice. In stark contrast to the otherwise pleasant classroom, there is someone waiting with a big grin on his face. In addition, good morning, Tona-kun.
Oh, good morning, Tona-kun.
He's accompanied by someone very unexpected. Senpai, why are you in our classroom? Definitely, I point to you like I'm looking at a ghost.
Huh? It's unusual. I was just wondering if you're in class, so I decided to come over to see you, Tono-kun.
I almost forgot about her, but this is around. Oh no, I forgot about her. Unusual, the seniors never come to the junior classrooms. And there's also a dream, but the biggest one is like they're too far apart.
Oh, I see. Senpai nodded with a serious face. You don't have to worry about that. Despite my appearance, I'm a fast runner. It takes me less than a minute to get to my class, downstairs from here.
Somebody emphasized her point. I guess she's just not the kind of person who cares about other people or what other people think. Just like me, I guess. Huh? Quit whining, Tono. What's wrong with it anyway? Somebody's here because she wants to be. Box. Arco, being Arco, blocks himself down on my desk and starts up a merry conversation with a senpai. I don't mind, but you have to get back to your own class 2 minutes before homework starts, senpai. I feel tired for some reason, sighing as I sit down.
Inu-kun, he seems feeling down.
Yeah, he's probably feeling irritable because he's not used to his life after moving. Tono doesn't mind most things, but he's got a bad habit of throwing a fit when faced down with things he doesn't understand. Wow.
Really? Tono-kun doesn't look like the type to get angry.
Nope, that's not true. Tono, you see, it's usually pretty mature, but when he encounters something he doesn't understand, kaboom! Gosh, his voice.
Kaboom, is it?
Yep. You'll change your opinion once you see him lose it. So, you can't just trust him like that, senpai. The two of them whispered to each other, "Hey, listen. If you're going to talk privately, you don't mind doing it in the hallway. I can hear every word you say when you do it on my desk, so there's no real point to it." What? You can hear us? Arthur gives an exaggerated reaction of surprise. No one can stay angry at being hit and act like that. Simon puts her hands on her mouth, and I can't tell how serious she is. If it's senpai, she may have actually intended to talk privately.
That's terrible, Tono. Listening in was lovey-dovey.
That's terrible, Tono. Listening was lovey-dovey private conversation, senpai and me. Oh, I love Marco. You sure got some nasty hobbies. Marco points at me. Are you trying to pick up a fight with me, Arco? Actually, please do. Right now, I'm more than willing. Arco shakes his head. Of course not. You're my dear friend, right? I'll change physical experience. Lie always makes me laugh. Huh? Oh, you parents. But I have no policy of fighting with my friends. I am the very mother of chivalry. That's amazing. I guess chivalrous people. Oh, he's gonna say that night. I guess chivalrous people could punch their parents in a world that's inside inside his head. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. I see, that's a pre-run policy. You pretend to be depressed, but deep down you're the same hell as always. Damn, nothing to worry about after all. Olga hits me a couple times in the back. Alright, go. Were you worried about me just then? Don't ask trouble things like that. Like that, you dumbass. It's only good if I do it without you noticing. Olga hits my back some more. We've been friends for a long time, but I still can't get this hold on this guy's personality. To be fair, I can't really So, how's your new house? Very heavy and stressful by the looks of it. Can't really say. I had a bad dream last night, and the people at my house gave me a cold shoulder. I see. Sounds rough. I can nod with a difficult expression. And Senpai silent, staring at us while we have our trivial conversation. Senpai?
Tona-kun, you really got on well with Inu-kun.
Are you serious, Senpai? You must need thicker glasses if that's what you think after seeing that just happened.
No, not all, Tona-kun. You look really relaxed when you're with Inu-kun. You're really open and trust him a lot.
Everybody smiles happily for some reason. Arg and I exchange looks into our heads.
Oh, I'm so envious. I really admire how your friendship allows such understanding without getting worried about each other.
Senpai is impressed. Really? Arg and I exchange looks and raise our eyebrows.
That's right. It's just like you don't realize it. But maybe it'll end, and if you do, in that case it'll be best if you two just remain as you are. Yes, it truly miraculous balance.
Well, I guess you could say our relationship is a miraculous tightrope. Arga nods in agreement. I guess that's one point we perfectly agree on.
It's almost time. I'll be going now. Do you watch the news this morning, Tona-kun?
No, the house I moved doesn't have a television, so I can't watch the morning news.
Is that so? Well, I should ask you straight then. There was a big mansion on this morning's news. Is that where you live?
There's more news. Now I should mention, Hisui said the police had come to talk. Yeah, that must be my house. I heard the police came this morning to ask us questions.
Is that so? You must be out playing at night, Tona-kun.
Senpai leaves quickly. I watch her silently. And... Tono, what? I'm not listening to any more of your trivial garbage. It's not trivial. It's becoming a big problem. You become so familiar with Senpai, and she even comes here to see you. Argo stares at me gravely. Well, I don't know anything about it. I only started talking to her recently. Maybe she just came here on a whim today. And come to think of it, are you pretty familiar with her too? No way, man. It's taken me 7 days to get to remember my name. Oh, that's unusual. Wasn't your policy to not deal with girls you can't pick up in a day because there's too much trouble? That's for normal girls, but Senpai is different. I kept it a secret. I kept it a secret all the time, but actually, you like to see girls who look good with glasses on, don't you? So here's the type. Interesting. Argo's face turns red. You knew all along, my dear friend. Yeah, I knew. We're friends after all. We got along and we got the same interest. I see, I see. You can understand how good somebody is too, can't you? Hey, wait! Oh gosh. I need to drink water after this. Yeah, like I said, we got similar interests, right? That's why we're into the same type of woman. Argo nods in agreement and head towards back his own seat. I guess it was a short friendship, Tono. Yeah, exactly right. Away, Argo off. Yeah, that's exactly how I'll respond to my friend. Exactly the same way. The teacher comes in all about the same time. The morning lessons are over. It's lunch break and Argo has head to the cafeteria. Now, where should I have my lunch? Go to the go to the tea ceremony room. I guess I'll take a look in the tea ceremony room. I'm sure Senpai has something to yesterday after class after having lunch there. If Senpai's there, then maybe I can talk with her while having lunch. Most importantly, I enjoy having lunch with Senpai. I also worry about a news story about this morning. Alright. Gotta strike with iron's hot after all. I head to the tea ceremony room before Argo knows my plan. I knock on the tea ceremony room door. After a brief wait, the door creaks open and Senpai pokes out her head.
Huh? Tona-kun.
Tells Senpai tilts her head. She doesn't seem annoyed, but it seems like she really doesn't understand why I came here. Would you like to have lunch, Cigar Senpai? Holding out a bread I purchased at the cafeteria, I tell her why I am here.
Lunch? I have to hear you ask, but...
Smoothing things over, looking troubled. Things don't look good. You see, Senpai isn't very interested. I guess I have no choice. So I didn't pull a little strategy. I have curry bread. Oh my gosh. Mrs. Curry. Senpai's face becomes bright red and cheerfully. I had a feeling about this from yesterday's lunch, but I'm amazed. I'm amused at her reaction. I'll give you thanks for the extra lunch, so why don't we eat together?
Yes, please. I just put tea on.
Despite hasty advances inside. Following her, I enter the tea ceremony room. As either because odd why somebody was hesitating back then. On top, the time mat was right into the lunchbox. Seems like someone was long finished eating her lunch.
Tona-kun, we like green or English tea.
Green tea, please. More importantly, have you already finished lunch, Senpai?
Yes, just a little while ago. I slept in this morning, so I didn't have breakfast, and I was hungry all morning. It was terrible.
I see. Well, you don't have to force yourself to accompany me. Sorry for intruding on you. I'll eat in the classroom, so please take your time relaxing.
You mean you're not going to give me any bread?
She just wants the damn curry bread, damn it. Somebody's sorrow seems there was sound from the bottom of the heart. No, I mean, you must be full, right, Senpai?
No, not at all. I'm hungry.
It doesn't appear that she's saying this to make me feel better. Really? Well, I'll be intruding then, if this is really okay with you, Senpai. The bread is from a character really has volume, you know.
No need to worry. It is food I like, and I can get limited amounts of it.
That bashful smile is the most, probably not from shyness, but from anticipation of the curry bread. She's a woman of many mysteries. I thought he was going to say she's a woman of culture. Someone who could be happy over one curry bread in this day and age can be quite precious. I don't like curry. It's disgusting. Okay, we got just CG. I think I can use this CG. You know, I think I have it like that also. I can. Somebody eats one, while I have two, and we have tea afterwards. Kneeling on top of the mat, Senpai and I casually sip our tea. It would have been great if it wasn't during lunchtime at school, but that's life.
How's your new house, Tona-kun? It seems something terrible happened this morning.
Yeah. Well, inside the house is really fancy, but there are really no stray dogs at night. I guess it's also bad that there's no TV and no Japanese-style room, so nowhere to drink tea like this.
What, a stray dog? I mean, what happened last at your house was related to those serial killings?
I don't really know. There was a really high wall all around our mansion, and they said they found blood stains there. But listen, that's where I saw those straight. I couldn't say it.
Well, anyhow.
Well, anyhow, it has nothing to do with us. Let's stop talking about unpleasant topics. Now that we finally got an opportunity to relax.
Not at all. We're residents of this town, so I think killings do have something to do with us.
Wearing a cup in one hand, somebody cast a serious gaze towards me. Yeah, I guess that's true, but you'll be okay if you don't. Yeah, you don't go walking in the streets late at night, won't you? There's been 8 people killed already so far, right? That means the police. I'll catch the guy any day now.
Gee, Shiki-kun, you don't have any sense of danger, do you? The newscast has been saying the same thing since the 3rd victim was found, but they haven't caught him yet. Have they?
Well, that's true. It's just that I can't really relate to it when they give a stupid caption like modern day vampire. I'm sorry, I really did take it too lightly. We live in this town, so we gotta be careful, right?
Yes. I'm glad you understand.
Someone smiled in a satisfied manner. Hey, senpai, why are they calling him the vampire anyway?
Well, the blood was drained from the bodies, right? Isn't that kind of like a vampire?
If you really think so. Isn't it said that you become a vampire because wasn't a vampire sucks your blood? These victims are all dead with a corpse to prove it, so they didn't really have to go calling him a vampire. Someone laughs and nods.
Do you believe in things like vampires, Tony-kun?
Hey now, and I'm just saying how the news is presenting it. If there really were vampires, there won't be any dead bodies left. Just like I said earlier.
Yes, you're right. But can you really think of, but can you think it like this? The people who were found dead because they couldn't become vampires.
And she basically spoiled how of it. No, we already know this because Arquade.
There are actually people who can and can't become vampires, and those bodies become vampires won't show us dead bodies after being attacked by one. Because they're still alive somewhere.
Ah. That's what you call a horror story, senpai.
Yes, exactly. I'm sorry to say there's no punchline.
Laughing, somebody sits her cup. While we're having a rambling conversation, lunchtime ends. 5th period. Feeling sleepy at the class lecture, I gazed outside the window, and a crow perched in the classroom. Via Vendetta. Probably end it here, so, for reasons. Because I know the next part is going to be a bit long, so I'll see you next time. I'm going to dish out. Bye!